Every day, millions of people leave their homes without realizing a risk around them. A light left on, an electrical problem announced, or a secure issue when nobody is home. According to electrical fire system reports, thousands of houses fires are caused by electrical problems every year. What if a house could monitor itself and respond automatically? Today, I will demonstrate my smart home prototype.
Why smart home matters. This is only a prototype, but it represents a real technology that is becoming more common around the world. Smart home systems are designed to improve safety, comfort, and energy efficiency. Many homes waste energy because light and devices are left running unnecessarily. Smart automation help reduce that waste.
But before that, let we introduce our team first. My name is Ahnaf Kanjahan Puden. I the leader of the team.
My name is Haidar.
And my name is Saka, and we are the software engineer.
So as you can see on the first of video, on this occasion, me and my team make a smart house. We call it Future Nest. So, but before we demonstrate it, I will explain you the component of it. So the first thing, the important thing, that is microbit. As you can see here, this is a microbit. Microbit is the microcontroller of this project, so it's the brain of this project. When there's no microbit, my project is nothing. And the next is servo for opening the door. So here we use a servo for opening the door. We use a sliding door and automatic door. The next is we have MQ2 for the gas sensor. So here the gas of sensor. If the gas sensor detected the gas, it will be display on this LCD. The next is servo for the windows. So the windows of the servo will be open when the steam is wet. So if the sensor of the steam is wet, the servo will be open. And next is a battery. When there is no battery, my future home is nothing. The next, the last but not least, is the jumper cable. So the jumper cable is for connected each other to the microbit. Inside the microbit, there is the extension of the microbit here. I will open. Wait. Here. Now as you can see, there is there. Okay, so the next is I will explain you the make code. So here I make the code for my future nest on MacCode. So as you can see here, the on start is like this. So on the first, there's digital write pin P8 to 0. This is connected to the pin, and the next is also same. The next is the strip for the RGB. So RGB uh, will turn on when the future nest is also on. So the next is LCD analyze with address 39. So this is code for turn on the LCD. This is serial related to USB. This also same. So the next is show string smart home 1.0. So this is for the display on the LCD. When the smart house is when the smart home is turned on, the LCD will show string smart home 1.0. So this is the coding for the gas sensor. So here, as you can see, when the sensor detected the gas, the LCD will be clear, and then this will write pin P1. So the strip or the color of the RGB will turning into red, and the LCD will will detected will display this string ahnaf like this. So it will display like that, and then if the gas is detected, the buzzer or the tone will be play, and when the gas is already not detected, the RGB or the strip will be becoming green again. The next is the servo red pin. So this is the code for the window. So if window if the steam sensor detected 700, so the windows is automatically be open and will be closed again when the steam sensor is detected under 700. The next is servo red pin. So this is for sensor peer motion detected, and then the servo of the door it will be open. So maybe that's all for coding section. We will next to the next section.
Okay, now I will explain the next feature. That is a steam sensor, and in here, if this I detect a wet, the window will close like this. Nah, window will close, and if will dry, it will open again like this.
Okay, so I would like to next to the next feature. The next feature is the automatic door. So as you can see here, there is a wait, there is a sensor called peer motion here. There is a sensor called peer motion. So the peer motion, this one is for the detected uh, a moving a moving style, like example like this or like this. So the peer motion sensor is connected to the servo of the door. So if the peer motion detected the moving hand or something, the door will be open. So I would like to test. Wait. So as you can see here, if the peer motion detected like this, the door will be open. Wait. Like that. So if the peer motion detected, it will be open the door. Okay, so the feature of the door just like that. Maybe I would like to the next feature.
Smart home. So first I will explain you guys for the gas detector. So as you can see here, this is the sensor gas. So if detect something like gas like this, it's automatically detect like this example. You can see. So I use the gas only. Then the later this is the RGB will turn to color red. This again like this. And then there is the beep sound, as you can hear. And then also in here there is an LED, you can see here. Start again. It's hard to say, but it's supposed to be there is a text, but it's hard to say, but it's okay. It's still working. So for the gas detect is simple, so you just need to use a gas to this sensor. Then later there is a beep and the microbit, and also there is the RGB turns to red. And then if it's not detect something, yeah, the RGB will turn to green again, and then there's no beep sound. Okay, so now next.
Okay, maybe that's all for our FutureNest project. As you can see there's a 3 sensor, steam sensor, MQ2 gas sensor, and peer sensor for the servo. As you can see before, the explanation of the FutureNest already really clear. So we use for the home, we use Kia Studio smart home kit, and then recording by itself. Maybe that's all from our team. Sorry if we have some mistake. That's what we say. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.